Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo. It's good to have you along. I've already done this video once, but since I'm an absolute moron, I forgot to check my SD card. It had space on it, so I'm redoing this. Think happy thoughts. Today I'm checking out the Mooer GE100 Pro Li, and it comes in two colors, white and black. Black like the black ducks of despair. It costs 150-ish euros, and it comes with a battery included and a flashing light thing that you can see on screen. You can see the thing on screen, and I'm gonna record the app because that's exciting stuff. This was sent to me by Mooer. A big thank you to Mooer for sending me this. So this is a sponsored video. I'm not sure if it will come out on a Sunday as sponsored Sunday or on a Monday because I have so much going on. But yeah, let's check it out. I don't know. I mean, the world is full of these kinds of pedals these days, so I'm not going to read the marketing speech. Does it stand out from the crowd? That's what we'll find out. I've made a couple of sounds and might try it with the Marshall as well to see how it sounds that way. Here is number one, Atlas Clean. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. Atlas Crunch with a bit of crunch going on. Oh yeah, this was the loud one. It sounds much louder than the previous one. And oddly louder than this. And as you might notice, it has a noise gate built in, where this noise gate is way too aggressive. You need a laser to cut through that noise gate. Yeah, single coil clean. And I refuse to play by their rules, so I'm going to use the humbucker of my custom Strat with a humbucker single coil and a stacked humbucker, so everyone is annoyed. No one is happy. I'm also going to try it with a 7-string, just so you know. So you can swap sounds by pushing the rotary thing or just push up on the buttons. Chime clean, AC chime clean. This thing called love. Crazy little thing, yeah. AC chime rhythm. AC chime lead. Ooh, that sounds nasty. So let's see what the app looks like. Here you have the noise gate, which I'll talk about that a bit later. It has a pure boost, and then it has an 808, and then it has, let's drop the tone first of all on the 808 amp. Let's see. Let's add mids. I like mids. Matchbox 30OD. So Matchbox is their take on Vox. What was the cab? Did I switch? Why do they have two noise gates? Anyway. Yeah, I have an IR imported here. Let's go to their own Matchbox 3112. I'll talk about importing IRs as well. And so on. Yep, sounds Brit GE100 clean. Yes, that's what the GE100 is known for. Country. And clearly, neither am I. .800 solo. That's just way too much delay and reverb. Sounds like Yngwie's programmed this one, or at least the delays and reverbs. Then I have one EK lead NAM and one EK lead 1. Yeah, let's see what this is just. I can show you on screen. Let's start with the noise gate. I have threshold on 12. So what I like to do is, because usually I think it started on this one at around 25 to 30. And this is like, again, just way too much. So what I do is I dialed it down all the way until I get hiss. And then I just put a bit more. And that's it. That's how I dial in the noise gate. That way you get... The Marshall I've used on this one is the Plexi 100. The cab is an SMG. It's Glenn Fricker's, whatchamacallit, the 57 version, and he has the 440, which sounds like this. There's reverb here for some reason. Oh yeah, I added that in the last video. Let's just drop that because normally I wouldn't have that. See what the cab, the Marshall cab sounds like. Normally the IRs tend to be better. Where did we have it? There, 1964-12. Are you serious? Yeah, the IR is definitely much better. So the thing with the IRs that I promised that I was going to talk about, I can talk about it now. And the NAMs is that you need to connect it to your laptop. You can't do it via the phone. You have to import the IRs via your laptop, which is a bit annoying. And then you have a huge bunch of overdrive pedals to choose from. I'm using the OD250. There's all sorts, Gold Clone. Yeah, that kind of thing. You get the idea. Let's not save that. And let's go to the one where I've used a NAM. Now, NAMs they're made by different people. They're not made by the Mooer people. So you go to a place called tone3000.com and you can search for amps and cabs and pedals and whatnot, and you can download them. There's now NAM2 available. This doesn't read that yet, but it will, according to Mooer, when they do a firmware update. NAM2s are better than NAM1s, but NAM1s can be really good. But that depends on the person who's actually modeled whatever they've modeled. Do they have the skills to actually do it? And in many cases, well, it's hit and miss. So, the amp in question is a Marshall Major Dimed. The cab is again the IR. We can swap that out for the other IR. It has a kind of almost wah-like tone. This too I don't like. So yeah, I've imported 3 IRs. This one, a Marshall 1987X. And a Bogner Ecstasy. NAMs are kind of a whole different, their whole own kind of thing. Yeah, I think we'll go on to see what else this does. Oh yeah, 1987X no cab. It does actually have a cab. Let's put master up, gain up. instantly better. Let's drop the volume a bit. And the noise, wait, again, 2 noise gates. That's, yeah, that's all you need. I would add a delay instead of some other stuff, maybe an analog delay. Drop the reverb again. There's something a bit off about this NAMM as well, but I'll save this and we'll come back to it when I hook it up to the Marshall. Boogie Mark III. This is where I grab my 7-string. The thoughts inside my head. This was in tune and I bought it, and it's in tune still. Because I tuned it for the video that I screwed up. More Boogie Mark V. And then my personal all-time favorite, Mesa Boogie Triple Rectum Fryer. Let's see if no, I didn't save the changes. So the way most heavy metal people use a rectum fryer is that they drop gain all the way on a tube screamer and put volume on full and then put tone to taste. Let's put some less subdivisions on. How do I put subdivisions on? It's like so. And then you get the typical kind of stuff. You go through banks by pressing both buttons, and then you can, and so on. Let me hook this up to the Marshall. Okay, so previously I was going straight into the Mooer, from that straight into my mixer, and from that into my computer, and from that into your eyeballs and earballs. So, need to remove the cab from my app, because we don't need a cab here, because we have a cab. And then we drop volume. Then we add, because this sounds fucking horrible, presence, drop, treble and presence. Alright, so what do I think? I've probably forgotten to mention something, but basically the bottom line is it good? Is it affordable? And does it stand out from the crowd? Well, it is good, especially when you factor in price, which is just 150 or so euros, so it's definitely affordable, so it's good. But is it good in terms of, like it says pro on it? Would pros be using this live or to record? I doubt it. At least as long as it doesn't read NAM 2s. I might use this for a demoing purpose. I've gone down this rabbit hole recently, and does it stand out from the crowd? I can't really say that it does, because a lot of stuff is really good, and this is really good. But it's no more special than some other stuff. It has the expression pedal, which is nice, so you don't necessarily have to have volume pedal with you. That's the problem with the market these days. There's so much good stuff that it is difficult to stand out from the crowd. Unless you're Fender and make the Frontmaster. Because that's terrible. And Fender have been a bit questionable recently, haven't they? I'm not going to get into that anymore. I'm bored of the whole Fender thing. But this is really good for the price, but for me, I'm not sure I would use it. But it is a good platform for people to kind of, let's say beginner guitar players, to learn about tweaking sounds. But that said, only for those beginners who actually practice their instrument, not those beginners who only sit around fiddling with sounds. If you're a beginner, you want to dedicate most of your time to actually learning the instrument. And then you can fiddle around with this stuff once in a while. It's a useful learning tool, I would say. It has AI built in, although I'm not sure what AI. It says AI powered. I might have missed something. But yeah, I can recommend it because it's just 150 euros, and if you buy it, let's say at Thomann, you live in Europe, you can send it back if you don't like it. If you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description where if you buy it that way, you will support the channel at no extra cost to you. A big thank you to Mooer for sending me this. A big thank you to anyone who supports the channel in any way, shape or form, like buying from the link, which is an affiliate link. But above all, I hope you had some use of this, and I hope to see you in another one. Take care. See you. Goodbye.